Alright guys, we back again with a Force Siege. Today we were on the Holy Priest.
Empower.
Our Pyramiding out. Use our macro for Holy Fire Chassis to 2 more instant cast Holy Fires. Went ahead and used Apotheosis there just to get everybody topped up so we can go directly into this next pool, which isn't super easy. Sanctify. 20 stack Holy Nova. And yeah, the whole idea of what we're trying to do here is we're using Lightweaver to weave back and forth in between heals. You got hit by something. So yeah, you're doing heal into, excuse me, 2 flash heals into 2 normal heals. So you see that I have a little 2 under my heal. That means I have 2 improved heals, and they will heal for... The cast time's reduced by 30%, and they will do 25% more healing. Yeah, so... Sorry, I had to kind of look those values up. I'm not like a Holy Priest beast or anything, but... I got the general idea of the spec. Yeah, we get 2 stacks of heals, so let's go ahead and spin those. Drop a Sanctify for some AoE healing there. And then we're also tracking our premonition here. So we are running Oracle at the moment. Dang, he got smacked.
Whirlwind.
I'm gonna PI somebody at random. I don't know who the pumper of the group is, so I'm not sure who I should be PIing. Okay, it looks like it's gonna be the Ret Pally. I'll pay a little bit closer attention. All right, so we're using the heal premonition. So what that means is we can just basically single target heal ourselves, and all that overhealing will get spread out to our allies.
Dispel.
Use our damage macro for Holy Fire to Chastis to instant cast Holy Fires. Pyramiding out 20 stack through Holy Nova. Do a decent amount of damage. To our Rhapsody talent. All right, we're kind of chilling. We'll drink up. So on Red Hook, you know, if we do get fixated, fixates on me right off the bat, so that's okay. We just need to kite him into the bombs. So I'm not sure where they're at or if they've even spawned yet. Not. Oh, here's one. Here we go. So he'll take increased damage while he is stunned. Now our next premonition is the shield. You can kind of see it here. So we will save that because that is a really good one to have in a pinch.
Empower.
So we're going to empower the Frost DK with our PI. That is a weaker that reminded us of that. All right, I got aggro on a mob here. So we're going to use that shield on ourselves now. That big shield that we saved up. We are being fixated. Oh, here's the bomb over here. Oh, come on, dude. That's going to explode. That's not good. I'm still being fixated. Okay, we're good. My bad there. I forgot I was still being fixated. I forgot how long it lasts. We get rezzed here. Looks like we didn't lust. I don't know why. I thought when the bomb exploded, he would stop fixating me. I don't know why. All right. So we'll open here with the Holy Fire Chastise to double instant cast Holy Nova. Or Holy Fire, excuse me. Then we'll Holy Nova. We're going to Guardian this guy because he is getting smacked. And then we'll use our CDR here on Sanctify charges so that we get that big CDR there. And then also we can use it on things like Prayer Mending and our Divine Star as well. All right, we'll rebuff for it. I agree. I think we should probably lust. We do have PI.
Empowered.
I'm going to PI that guy. I'm going to PI the Pally. Our next premonition is going to be the Overheal. Oh, I do have actually Mass Dispel that I'm not using on the affix here. Sanctify. We'll start building up some heal charges. We have 2. Let's expend them. Drop Prayer Mending into a Divine Star. One thing that really stinks about Priest is you're really brought for the damage that you bring through Power Infusion. That is kind of like your group utility. You don't have like a great stun. You do have a stun, but you don't have like a really good reliable interrupt, to be honest. So one of the downsides. Really nice to pair Priest with something that has a lot of mob control, something like a Monk. They can kind of bring up, they kind of make up for that lack of group utility. Or mob control, I guess. Alright, so we do have the heals, so the heal premonitions, so I'm just gonna single target heal somebody. Some mana efficient heals. That overhealing gets spread to everybody while that is active. And I do not have Mass Dispel. But it looks like everybody's doing a great job of removing the Devour affix. I think people are getting more used to how that works. That's really nice.
Captain Lockwood, our forces have lost control of the docks.
It makes no difference. The cannons will soon reduce the opposition to rubble.
Watch your step.
Okay, we'll get through some of these Sanctify charges. We do have PI. We're going to PI the Pally again. We might be PIing the DK on bosses.
Watch your step.
When you stack Rhapsody, we'll get rid of that through Holy Nova. It's really nice to have the shield through Premonition coming up into this boss, because he does put a very large dot on targets, and we can utilize that shield to soak some of the dot if needed. All right. Just gonna cast some smites right now. All right, looks like we got the affix coming back. Let's Mass Dispel. guess the hunter's in Narnia over there, so I didn't get him with the Mass Dispel.
All cannons, fire!
Hunter got low there. I don't know what that poison was from. Was that from the mobs?
Clear the deck!
All right, she'll jump back down.
Here's lead in your gut!
Gotta watch for the frontal. That's it's not super obvious, to be honest. Okay, I'll go ahead and shield myself.
All hands, attack!
Okay, we'll build up 2 more charges of heal while we're just kind of sitting here not doing too much. Do a holy fire. Use a holy word on our DK here. Okay, we do not have Mass Dispel, so we're just gonna have to heal through this.
Clear the deck!
Okay, we're gonna PI the Frost DK.
Be it a ribbon!
Use our damage macro. And yeah. Looks like we got this. Not too much waste on PI there.
Heroes, Ashvane's forces are attempting to
Gotta be
break
careful
through our
here.
southern
Let's see how the tank handles it.
Stop them, and we may have a chance at driving them from Boralus.
I'll rally the militia and secure the
Okay.
castle. Good hunting.
Tank stops the damage event just by running in.
Heroes, Ashvane's
Our next
forces
premonition
are
is all of them
attempting to break
combined,
through
so
our
let's use it
southern
now.
Stop them, and we may have a chance.
This is a kind of interesting pool.
I'll
Get a
rally
little
the militia
hairy.
and secure the castle. Good hunting.
Divine Star into a Sanctify. Go ahead and do a little damage.
AOE incoming.
Okay, I'm gonna try to Mass Dispel this one. Okay, we got all 5 stacks from that Mass Dispel, so that's really nice. Do a Divine Star. On to the next pack. Gotta watch out for the bananas here. They're always... I always step on them, to be honest. They're just... I don't know. Especially when you're doing like a big pool and there's like a lot of things going on. It's very easy to... And sometimes I'll step on it and we'll miss like a fear kick or something. And it will just lead to a chain of disaster. So we do have a mob in the back. Dispel ourselves the disease. We are silenced now. So we did die from that, unfortunately.
Incoming.
And I believe that silence is from a missed kick.
AOE incoming. They're incoming.
I need to look that up, to be honest. I don't know if I can look it up right now. That's Grimbatal. All right, moving on to the next pack here.
AOE incoming.
PI the Pally. They told me to do the Frost DK, but we're silenced again.
AOE incoming.
Put Guardian Spirit on the warrior. Try to keep him up as best we can.
They're incoming.
We do have Mass Dispel here. Watch for bananas. On to the next pack. Pyramiding out. And we'll go through our damage macro to start out. This guy's going to be bringing these swirlies into us, so we got to kind of watch that. Drop some AoE healing through Sanctify. I got the artillery on me now.
Heroes, we need your aid. That sea giant is demolishing everything in its path.
Run out. Pulling in. Whirlwind.
And one thing that I'm not doing properly is I'm not using my symbol of hope enough. So this is going to help our allies recover a major defensive. So I should be using this like pretty much on cooldown. So I'm going to move that up a little. Go ahead and use our Rhapsody stacks. All right, our next premonition is the heal one, so not the strongest, to be honest. We'll also Shadow Fiend here just for a little bit mana before boss. Got to top ourselves off. We should be using that on cooldown as well, so I'm going to move that up at my bars just to kind of remind me. Let's go ahead and PI the pally. I feel like that's always the case. Just PI the pally. It's always safe. Absolutely insane spec.
Run out.
I'm actually really surprised I got into this group because this guy's 581. It's nice to have a main that you can kind of rely on and put it in your description when you sign up for stuff. Just say like I'm an alt of 2K something main or whatever. It really does help. Might be dead here. Alright, we're chilling. I stood right in the ground effect there for no reason. Alright, next premonition charge is the shield.
Whirlwind.
Okay, we use our damage macro. Throwing a few smites. Our Surge of Lights.
Pulling in. Whirlwind.
Alright, gotta be careful with boss here. We get the double wave. After the wave effect, you don't want to get close to fountain and drop the ice. Because that's just going to kind of hinder how you guys move around the fountain. If you, I forget half the time, to be honest. I'll probably forget right here. But that right there, yeah, break water or whatever. You try to get the affix off the tank. You see we have a little bit of a heal absorb. Okay, we're on the right side as of now. Okay, we're going to move to the back side. And then after this wave comes in, we're going to get away from the fountain ASAP. Because swirlies will come down. All right, we're going to PI the pally. Sanctify for some AoE healing. We'll go through our damage macro quickly. Looks like our Chastite's not off cooldown. There we go.
Watch your step.
We have Tidal Surge in 5 seconds. We do have our shield premonition, so we can utilize that if needed. So shield's coming on the other side. We'll feather over. That's why you don't want to drop it, because now we have to stand in it. Okay, now immediately get away from the fountain.
Watch your step.
Swirlies come down. That's it.
You've done it! Without their giant ash rain sport. Enjoy your hollow victory, fools! Without the Fulgir fleet, you have no
Moving on, a little trick is, a lot of people know this by now, but you can kind of run up here on the right all the way up to kind of avoid some of these swirlies.
Their gate has fallen! Breach the city and slay all who oppose me!
Okay, start out with our damage macro. We'll see who gets the dot first. It's going to be me.
Your hollow victory,
AoE incoming.
without the Fulgir fleet, you have no
This will be a lot of single target healing, so you're going to be light weaving quite a bit here.
Allow me to demonstrate. Their gate has
So 20 stack
fallen.
Rhapsody.
Breach
Ugh.
the city and slay all who oppose me!
Range 5.
On me again, that's fine. We will dispel the tank later. You don't want to dispel the tank first because he's the tankiest person, so you want to dispel him last because he can handle the dot better than other, DPS yourself, right? So it's actually a good thing if the tank gets it.
For some payback. Armed
Oh. Probably should have dispelled the hunter first. They're a lot squishier than a Ret Pally. Okay, we'll PI the Pally. An Apotheosis to try to get through this phase here. Spell the Pally. I do not have...
AoE
I'm kind of lagging. Try to get through, heal through this affix as best we can. Our next premonition is CDR, so we want to use that on Serenity here. We can use it on a Prayer Mending. We can use it on a Divine Star. Into another Prayer Mending, which is really nice. Okay.
Now, just give me a second to get this cannon working. Armed and ready.
Gotta get Prayer Mending up while we're moving, in between bridges. Try to get all your buffs up and whatnot while you're moving and you can't hard cast things. Looks like we lost somebody back there. A good spot to heal this too is going to be on the stairs. Kind of avoid everybody running around down there.
Range 5.
I dispel myself.
Incoming.
Use a premonition charge. This is the heal premonition, so all that overhealing that we do will be dispersed.
AoE
Just kind of spam heal yourself while this is active. I'll dispel myself. I do have mass dispel. Try to do it down there in the melee group.
range 5.
I'm gonna dispel myself over the DK. Sucks, but as a healer, you gotta prioritize yourself sometimes. We'll Guardian Spirit ourselves.
AoE incoming.
Now we'll dispel the DK. Yeah. Now we pretty much stabilized. All the hunters up here with me. Okay, we'll PI the... Yeah, I guess the hunter. He's doing more DPS. Next premonition's the shield. Do a big Rhapsody.
Just give me a second to get this cannon working.
I guess I got behind on the dispel because there were 3 up right there. There we go. One thing I don't have on my bars is my... Oh, there it is. Purified down here in the bottom. I need to move that up so I can see what the cooldown is on that. Move it up. I normally put my dispel in the corner here, so like if I dispel somebody, I can see how long until my next dispel's ready. All right. Looks like we got double one-hand sword. Cool. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. If you learned something, please consider liking, subscribing to the channel. We'll see you on the next one.